on this picture, they're pink. Can you find them? Exactly, those are the crinoids, and lots of people refer to them as sea lilies because they look like flowers, even though they were animals. So those are the crinoids. Now all these animals, when they died, their hard shells, which are made of calcium carbonate or lime, some of them were saved as fossils, but most of them disintegrated and they spread out on the seafloor as this lime ooze that built up kilometers thick. And all that put pressure and turned it into limestone. So this is the most common type of rock in the Rocky Mountains. And one way you can identify it is if you rub it together and smell. Some people think it smells like rotten eggs. And that's the sulfur impurities in the rock that you can smell. It smells kind of gross, doesn't it? Can you smell it? Would you like to smell? Would you like to smell?
Yeah,
There you go. So this is a way you can tell. So if you're walking along, you pick up two rocks and rub them together. If they smell like rotten eggs, you know you're holding limestone. We also have other types of rock in the park. This one would have been the mud at the bottom of the sea. So if the lime ooze turned into limestone, what sort of stone do you think the mud turned into? Can you guess what it's called? Mudstone, because it's mud that's turned into stone. So this is mudstone. Don't worry, you're going to get the next one. And mudstone, when it breaks off in flat sheets like this, we call it shale. So this is shale here. All right, this one, what does it look like it's made out of? Sand. So what do you think the stone made of sand is called?
Sandstone?
Exactly, sandstone. So this is sandstone, and that sandstone would have been on the beaches around that shallow sea, or where there was a river coming in and them dumping out a big fan or delta in front of it, would be where our sandstone came in. And this last rock here is made out of pebbles, but it's not called pebble stone. That's what I would call it, but it's called a conglomerate. And we can tell that it was deposited in a river because we have big stones in it, so we needed high energy, and they're round. So do you see how all the stones in there are round? That's from getting knocked together in the river, and all the sharp edges get knocked off. So this is called a conglomerate. And this mineral right here is common in the area. Can you guess what this is? It's dark and black, and you can burn it. It's coal. It's coal. Pardon me? Firestone? Kind of. You could call it firestone. But this is coal, and this coal came from Mount Allen, which is directly behind you. So Mount Allen has Nikiska Ski Resort on one side.